What's up, guys? I'm working on another video, and today I'm back with another video with some sad news, and I guess you could say some good news as well. My Steam account you're seeing right now on the screen got hacked. I'm gonna give you guys a little backstory about it and tell you what happened and ways to prevent it and things you can do and all that good stuff. So stay tuned to the end of the video to get some good information. Maybe you can learn something. So yeah, let's get right into it. So let me give you the backstory. So basically, this was about 2 days ago, or no, it was a day ago actually. I was playing Rocket League. As you guys know, I love Rocket League. I was playing Rocket League about 1 or 2 in the morning, and I was just playing, and I got a message from one of my Steam friends, and he was basically, I'm gonna put it on the screen right now. He was basically just close this one out. You can see right there, he was asking me to help him with a tournament. He said before this, because I could only screenshot so much of the screenshot, but above that message you see at the top left, he basically was saying that like his one of his men was down. He was playing a 2v2 tournament, and he just basically needed someone to help him play. And I was like, yeah, of course, like I'll help you out, of course, like that's easy. I was already on the game as well, so it was set up basically perfect. So you see at the top, he sent me a message saying, join my TOL team and the tournament too. It starts in 8 minutes. And I said, all right, cool, invite me. So he sent me an invite and the website to the, I guess, tournament in quotations. And it was esl-event.com. And we're gonna get into that later in the video. So he said, join 212 open tournaments. And then he sent the information about it, 212, 30 keys, boom, boom, boom. That's the name of it. And select TOL team you join. And you see the picture of the bracket and all that. So I said, oh shoot, okay, coming. Because I saw a message, I think beforehand, he was like, oh yeah, it starts in 8 minutes. So I was like, yeah, he created that sense of urgency, which, excuse me, according to my friend, he told me that that's one of the ways that these phishing and these hacks, phishing websites, they get you to, you know, hurry up and fall into their trap. Basically, they create a sense of urgency. So I was like, nice, or he said, nice waiting. And we'll stop right there because the rest of the chat is afterwards, after we found out what happened. So I'm gonna minimize this. And here's the website right here. So esl-event.com is a phishing website. Basically, well, I'll tell you guys what happened. So I go on this website right after I get the message, and I'm looking at it, and it looks somewhat legitimate, right? You got your watch ESL content here. You got tournaments at the top, boom, boom, banner, login button, feedback, news. These links redirect to actual ESL websites. Like you think like everything is on the up and up. You know, there's some plot holes, or there's some holes here. Like there's a fucking picture that's missing. This isn't loaded up. This server IP couldn't be found. You know, there's stuff, but it's at the bottom. Obviously, you can't, you know, really see it. So I go on here and I'm looking for 2v2 because I'm, like I said, sense of urgency. I'm trying to also help my friend in this tournament, so I'm trying to hurry up and, you know, join. So I see it, 212 open, and when you click on it, you get this pop-up that says, we are currently experiencing technical difficulties. Please, sign in to continue using the site. So I was like, okay, that's kind of weird. So I went and hit logged in, and you'll see that it says phishing page blocked for your protection. Now, this is for my antivirus, but I saw this message when I was doing it, and the reason why I skipped it was because I've seen websites that I normally use pop this up, and I don't think I've ever seen it say phishing, but I was, you know, I'm still in that, you gotta constantly think, I'm still in that mind state of like, I need to hurry up and join this tournament. So I've seen false flags happen basically, or false alarms. So I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna keep going. And then after that, I'm not gonna continue because I don't know what may happen, but it pops up basically a normal Steam login, kind of like if you go to, I don't know, CS Money, for example, and you hit sign in through Steam. It shows up a page like this, right? And basically, basically you just log into it, and what it does is it takes your information through the login. So it took my username and my password, obviously, and then when you go and do the Steam Guard Authenticator, the code that you get on your phone, it takes that as well. So it's really, really in-depth phishing website, honestly. And I'll tell you what happened. So basically, after I logged in a matter of seconds, because the codes, the authenticator codes weren't working. I was putting them in just as I saw them. And I was like, okay, sometimes, you have to wait and put in the next code. If the timer is towards the end, you know how it regenerates a new code. If the timer is towards the end, sometimes you have to put in the next one. So I waited a couple seconds. It popped up a new one. I put that one in. Still didn't work. So I'm like, what is going on? Like, why isn't it working? And then in a matter of like 5 to 10 seconds, I get logged out of my Steam account. On my computer, it pops up the login screen. So I'm logged out. On my phone, I refresh the Steam Guard authenticator. It's logged out. So I'm like, literally like, what's going on? But then at this point, I know I'm kind of going against myself, but at this point, I kind of realized what's going on actually, because I was putting in the codes, it wasn't working. My Steam account's logged out. I'm like, yeah, I think I've just been hacked, you know what I mean? Or I've just been phished. So at this point, I immediately put in a support ticket. And this is my recommendation to you guys as well. If something like this happens, the first thing you want to do is put in a support ticket. Also, you want to change the password of your email, because sometimes some people have the same password of their email as their Steam account. So if you have those the same, change your email password immediately, because you don't want them to also access that, because they have basically your email, right? And they have your password, so they could try it on there as well. So what I did was I went to Steam support, and I went to the help I can't sign in page and put in my Steam account was stolen, I need help recovering it. And it even tells you this right here: change your email's password, scan your computer, because it could be a local virus or whatever. Do all that stuff, because this is really important stuff. So I did this, and this is about it was, like I said, 1 or 2 in the morning, and I got an email back in about 3 hours. Usually someone told me it takes from 2 to 10 hours. I got an email back in about 3 hours, and it gave me my username and a new password to where I could reset up my account. And luckily, this, according to my friend, which I'll tell you later, he wasn't so fortunate, but luckily I was able to get all of my stuff back intact. My level was still good, all of my inventory, my CSGO skins were fine, my Rocket League inventory was fine. Basically everything on my account was untouched, and I think that is in part due to my speed, and I was basically able to combat this as soon as possible, because I kind of knew what was going on. I know sometimes when this stuff happens, you're just confused and you're Googling what to do, and boom, 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 and you're taking maybe 30 minutes to an hour, and by then they've already done what they need to do. So yeah, so after that, I was basically on a rage, and when I got my account back, I just started unadding everybody. I was really honestly pissed. I started unadding friends unless I didn't know them in person, or I didn't know them very well over the internet. And I even unadded my friend that sent me the message, because I thought it was him at this point. I still thought that it was him who sent me this, and I was like, okay, like, I was like really in a fuck you mood. So I was like, I'm gonna unadd everybody unless I know you. So but later on I was playing Rocket League, and I was like, you know what, it probably was a hack. He probably got his account overridden. Let me add him back and see if he'll talk to me. So I added him back, and he basically sent me a message right after I added him saying, oh fuck, he got you too, didn't he? And I said, yeah man, I want to talk to you about it. And yeah, we started talking about it. So yeah, and you can see this was 1:56 a.m. I was playing, and I did say 3 hours, but like I said, 1:56, that's 2 o'clock, 5 o'clock, and then I was talking to my cousin and my friend for another 2 hours, and then boom. So yeah, man, this shit is crazy, dog. This is the first time I've ever encountered a phishing website like this. And like I said, the things you can do is change your passwords. Make sure you don't use the same password for different products or different websites. There's a bunch of things. There's a bunch of resources out there you can use to mitigate that. One of the biggest ones are password managers like Dashlane. You can check them out. There's a website, dashlane.com, I'm assuming. Dashlane is a good product that I've seen recommended on YouTube videos, stuff like that. It's basically a full-fledged password manager. Also on Apple's side, you can use the Apple password. It's really safe, and it uses Face ID if you're doing it on the phone. It basically can generate you a really secured password, really complex one that you can use for basically any website you want. And just stay on the up and up with this stuff. this website, like I said, was really advanced. It looked just like a normal website. It did have a few, you know, red flags, but for the most part, overall, this was a well set up website. And also, it took advantage of you logging in with your normal information and the SteamGuard authenticator. It was able to take all of that and basically use it to take advantage of your account. And I was even getting emails from Steam saying my phone number was removed, my email was removed. Like, it was quick. This is all in the matter of probably a minute or two, probably 2 minutes. Everything was gone. You know what I mean? So, like I said, just stay on the up and up. Stay safe, guys. Stay safe out there. It seems like these websites try to target high Steam profile levels. They try to target people with inventories of worth. My CSGO inventory isn't worth that much. I think it's worth like 150. I'd say my Steam profile is worth over $300, given all the games on there, the profile age, everything factored in. So they seem to target these, you know, profiles of worth. So yeah, think of your profile as an asset. You want to protect it. So always change your passwords regularly. Make sure you're using good secure passwords. And watch out for these websites like this, because they could get your information, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's it. I hope you guys stayed to the end of the video. If you did, I'll let the outro run, but hit like and subscribe. And I hope you guys learned something from this video. I definitely did. I know I'll, you know, stay on the ball with this type of stuff. And yeah, my message out there to you guys is just to stay safe. And thank you guys for watching. Wow, Siri. Thank you guys for watching, and I'm out. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a like down below, and subscribe if you enjoyed this type of content. Also, don't forget to hit that bell icon so you don't miss any future videos. Thanks, guys.